What is going on, guys? We've got another exciting video today. We are getting a little bit of an early look at the new 2024 Optic Football Mega Boxes. This is one of the hottest retail products you're going to see for football all year, and today we've got this square version, which you'll see mainly at retail stores like Walmart or Scheels. So each box was $60, so that's how much they'll be at Walmart, and then Scheels will probably end up being a little bit cheaper like usual. This is also the same version you'll be getting from Dick's Sporting Goods about 3 years from now if you ordered from there. So each box has 42 cards. We're getting one autograph or memorabilia card. You guys already know what that means. We're going to get some mem cards. And then we're getting 3 blue hyper parallels per box. The Target version is going to have the green hypers instead of those blues. So the back of the box looks like it might have a couple of errors. So the base should all be correct. The non-numbered parallels are the hollows and the short printed rockets. Then you've got one numbered card, which is the orange scope, numbered to 79. Then for the rookies, the non-numbered parallels should be the hollows, the rockets, blue hyper, and teal velocity. So they kind of jumble these up a little bit. And then the rookies orange scope should also be numbered to 79. Then for the autographs, we have the rated rookies autographs, which are all numbered to 325. I'll show the player list for those. Unfortunately, all the good retail autos are in the rated rookies RPS autographs, and those are only in the blaster boxes as of right now. So just a fair warning, unless they forgot to list those here, looks like the autos in the mega boxes are not going to be as good compared to the blasters. Then we also have the Signature Series Holo and the hash marks, which are supposed to be short printed. So again, you know, some decent names in that one, but missing some of those top autograph signers that are going to be in the rated rookies RPS instead. And then we've got our retail inserts, including the short prints and case hits, which are Sunday Kings, Rookie Kings, Downtowns, Downtown Legends. Those are pretty sick. Those are in black and white. Then you've also got the horizontal Downtown Duos and the new Uptowns, which actually have numbered versions from 25 to 1, just like the blasters. So that's pretty cool that they put some numbered case hits in retail this year. And then last, we also have some numbered memorabilia cards, including golds and gold vinyl 1-of-1s. So that is everything we need to know before we open these. I got 4 boxes today, and I actually have a 5th one over here, and that is going to be this month's giveaway. So same as always, just leave a like and comment on any of my videos for this month, and you'll be entered to win. Feel free to drop a sub if you like these types of reviews. Appreciate you guys stopping by to check out the video. But yeah, that is going to be this month's giveaway. So let's go ahead and get started. See if the mega boxes are good to us this year. All right, here we go. Pack number 1. Got some base on the top, Aiden Hutchinson. And our first insert, going to be a rookie recruits of Braylon Allen. We got a couple of rated rookies on the back. All right, got Sam Darnold, Bryce Young, Jonathan Taylor, and looks like we actually got an autograph. Like I said, we only get mems, and as soon as I say that, we actually pull an autograph. So 99% of the time, gonna get a mem card here, but we got a signature series of Von Kirkland. Pretty cool. Nice signature there, like when they put their jersey numbers. And then we got an orange scope of Bryce Young right behind that, and that is numbered out of 79. That's pretty sweet. Love those orange scopes. All right, next up, we got our first exclusive blue hyper. That is a Javon Bullard. Pretty cool looking cards. So the Target ones are just going to be the green hypers instead. We got Chris Braswell and Trevor Lawrence. All right, it's Joey Bosa. Sorry, I gotta sort these. All right, Mark Jackson. Nice Caleb Williams. This is the 2014 Retro Series. Pretty cool inserts. Then Max Melton and Xavier Worthy. Josh Jacobs, Miles Sanders. Next blue hyper is AJ Barner. Then we got a Jonathan Brooks and Bucky Irving. And last pack, got Kamani Vidal, then Maris Liafu, and Jerome Ford. So no hollows in this box. Looks like that was replaced by this orange scope of Bryce Young. All right, next up, we got another Maris Liafu, sorry. A blue hyper. Then we got Edgerrin Cooper and Jonathan Taylor. All right, Tyler Higbee, CeeDee Lamb, Kyle Pitts. We got a primary colors insert of Ricky Pearsall, Jawar Jordan, and Anthony Gold. This pack's a little bit thicker, so looks like we're gonna mem in this one. So we got Isaiah Spiller, DeAndre Swift, and our mem card is gonna be a rookie phenom of Jonathan Brooks. So you can pull numbered cards of these, but most of the time it's just gonna be the blue hyper, just like in the blaster boxes. And we got a hollow in this one, the rated rookie of Eric All, and a Keon Coleman and Cooper DeJean. Alright, so kind of whiffing on the rookies so far. Hopefully see something a little bit better coming up here. We got, hey, Jonathan Brooks is a little bit better on the blue hyper. And Torrey Taylor, base Bryce Young. Got Leo Shakir, and what we have here, this is just a chain reaction of Derrick Henry, and there's a nice base of JJ McCarthy and Tyrone Tracy. All right, then got Montez Sweat. Hey, that's a nice one. Got Bucky Irving on the blue hyper, Byron Murphy, and Marshawn Nealand. All right, box number 3. JC Horn. Got a 2014 Retro Series of Logan Thomas. Got a base of Caleb Williams and Braden Fisk. Kamara, Antonio Gibson, Jared Goff. Got a Dalton Kincaid. And we got a rookie. Oh, we got a lighted up of a Caleb Williams. I love these inserts. Almost kind of like a mini color blast this year. That was a very nice one. Love that. I'm trying to collect all of these, so I'm going to pick up some more off of eBay probably. Then we got a Brian Thomas Jr. and Malik Neighbors. So pretty good pack there. Alright, Max Crosby, Trevor Lawrence, Jerome Ford. Got blue hyper here of Jawar Jordan and Luke McCaffrey and Devin Culp. Alright, then we got Keenan Allen. Then we got a mem card here, and that is Keon Coleman. That is first year fresh. And yep, non-numbered. Blue hyper. Then here we go, man. That is what we're looking for. We got a hollow rated rookie of Jaden Daniels. This is now a very successful mega box opening. Sleeve that up. Our Jaden Daniels luck continues. We got this beautiful hollow. So another one for the PC. All right, let's see, Zay Jones, Pat Surtain. We got a blue hyper of Anthony Gold, cool color match. Ray Davis and a Chase Brown. And in our last pack of box number 3, one more blue hyper, and that is Spencer Rattler. Okay, take that. And then we got a Jason McClellan and Josh Downs. All right, so speaking of Spencer Rattler, it looks like New Orleans needs a QB now. Now that Derek Carr's out for the year, so I wonder if they're going to sign somebody, roll with Rattler, which I don't know if that'd be a good idea, or if they draft Shedeur Sanders, be interesting. And we got a blue hyper of Caleb Williams. Let's go.
I don't know how you do this.
Sweet. Got a hollow Jaden and a blue hyper of Caleb Williams. Man, Optic in general just been really good to us, starting with Donruss with the Optic previews. All right, next up, Montez Sweat, Jace McClellan on the blue hyper. Jonathan Allen, Brian Robinson, another blue hyper here. That is Trey Benson for the Cardinals. I got a nice Brock Bowers rated rookie base. Then, yeah, that guy in the back. Cooper Kupp, Deuce Vaughn. Got a play action of Roma Dunze. It's pretty cool. Nice little insert there. And Chop Robinson, Jared Verse. Couple packs left here. Myles Garrett, Kirk Cousins, and cool little passing grade insert of a Drake May. And Dylan Lobb and Rook Aurora Rowe. All right, and in our last pack of the opening, we got Aaron Jones on the Donruss Threads, blue hyper. Not from any specific game or event. Nice little napkin patch. Then we got a hollow of Kate Otten, Von Baker, and A.D. Mitchell to round things out. All right, guys, so we got super lucky today. Got some really nice hits, but I'm going to be honest, if you actually break down what you get in each box, these are definitely a little bit overhyped each year. You know, don't get me wrong, they are super fun, and if you get them at retail, it's fun to open some at that price, but I'm mostly talking about the secondary market, which goes absolutely crazy with this stuff every year. These are not worth anywhere near $120 per box, which some of these are actually selling for over there. You know, imagine we don't get super lucky with that Jaden Hollow, and we ended up paying almost $500 for 4 boxes. Yikes. But anyways, here's your recap for today. Out of 4 mega boxes, we got our base rated rookies. So we got 40 of these in total, about 10 per box on average. And these are the inserts, so this is only 5 of them, but we did get 8 in total, so 2 of those per box. And then these are the mem cards. So we did get lucky. Normally from 4 boxes, I would just expect to get 4 mems. But we did get lucky with the autograph. So here are the 3 mems that we did pull. We got a Donruss Threads of Aaron Jones, first year fresh Keon Coleman, and rookie phenom of Jonathan Brooks. So you can pull numbered versions of these, including gold vinyl 1-of-1s, which would be pretty sweet. But most of the time you're going to get those blue hypers, which you're also going to find in the blaster boxes if you can pull them from there. And then we only got one holo per box, which is weird because the blaster boxes actually have 2 each, so not sure what's going on there. And we actually only got 3 because I think the orange scope that we pulled replaced one of them. So here's 2 of them. We got an Eric All rated rookie and then a Cade Otton. And for our blue hypers, so you get 3 per box, 4 boxes, gonna get 12 in total. Here's some of those: AJ Barner, Kamani Vidal, Maris Liufau. And then here's some of the stuff that I top loaded. I'm sorry if I missed your favorite player. I do sleeve everything up and take care of this stuff. But here's a base of Brock Bowers, Malik Neighbors, Brian Thomas, Caleb Williams, and JJ McCarthy. Some nice base rated rookies there. And then we got a passing grade of Drake May. Really cool lighted up of Caleb Williams. Probably my second favorite card, to be honest, behind that Jaden. I just really love this one. Then we got another Caleb Williams. This time this is the 2014 Retro Series. Another cool one. Here's that auto I was talking about, the Signature Series holo of Levon Kirkland. And then we got some blue hypers: Spencer Rattler, Jonathan Brooks, and Bucky Irving. And then we did pull 1 numbered card. So we got the orange scope. This is the only one you can pull that's numbered from the base set. Out of 79, that is a Bryce Young. So no rookie, but pretty cool. Got a 2nd year Bryce Young. Starting to look a lot better last year towards the end. Hopefully he keeps that up next year. And then our 2 best cards, we got a blue hyper of Caleb Williams. Very nice. And then, of course, the very beautiful holo of Jaden Daniels. Another JD for the PC. So yeah, super happy with the results today. Obviously, I'll put up my product comparison chart for the 3 Optic products we've seen so far. I haven't personally opened any blasters yet. I'll do that probably later this week, but I have watched some openings, so I do know what those are like. And I'm going to be honest, guys, these mega box packs are pretty much the same as blaster box packs, just with a few more base cards in them. It's kind of what it feels like. You look here, numbers-wise, the blasters are actually going to be a much better value at $35 versus $60 for a mega box. They both have 3 exclusive parallels per box, with not much difference in value long-term between a hyper from a mega box or a purple shock or pink from a blaster. And you actually get 2 holos in the blasters from what I'm seeing. Not sure why these mega boxes only had 1 each. Doesn't make any sense at all. But yeah, parallel-wise, the blasters are a lot better. Also, I already mentioned this, but the mega boxes don't have the rated rookies RPS autographs, where all the top rookie autograph signers are for this year. Guys like JJ McCarthy, Michael Penix, Ladd McConkey, Brian Thomas Jr., all those guys that you really want to get. So worst autograph checklist, less rookies and parallels per dollar spent. Really, the only thing better about these versus a blaster box is the guaranteed mem card, which I know a lot of you aren't going to care about because it's not actually associated with the player in any way. You do have the numbered orange scopes in here. Blasters don't have any base set numbered cards, but they do still have some of the short prints like the fire emoji and the blue glitter. These ones have the rocket and the teal velocity, stuff like that. So my honest rating on this product at retail cost, gonna be a 5.6. Still fun to chase those case hits. They did add some cool ones this year. These are still way better than the value packs. Don't buy those things. Those are really terrible. But compared to blaster boxes, these are pretty disappointing in comparison for the price. So be careful with this stuff. Definitely do not pay secondary market prices for these. These things sell out so fast every time they go on sale anywhere. But if you can get some blasters, which are a little bit easier to get a hold of, then I think that honestly should be enough. You're really not missing out on that much. So anyways, that is going to be it for today. We'll look at the Target ones too when they get here, plus those blasters I'm still waiting on. But yeah, this one was still fun. Got some really nice cards, obviously. So I know some of you might be a little confused by the low rating based on that, but can't just rate this high because I got lucky. So appreciate you guys checking out the video. Don't forget about the April giveaway. Again, just like and comment on any April video to enter, and you'll be entered to win this mega box. Yeah, let me know what you guys think about these, and I will see you guys very soon in the next one. Peace.